Once again, my mother forgot to pick me up. I held my backpack over my head, but the heavy rain still soaked me. The disappointment and the loneliness overwhelmed me. I sobbed uncontrollably, and at some point, without realizing it, I fell asleep. "Oh, sorry, my darling. I got a bit caught up today and completely forgot to pick you up. Never mind, Mummy's here now. Let's get you warm." But even after we got back to my trailer, I was still shivering. "Darling, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to make some money for us."
"This is the 5th time this month. My books are ruined from the rain, and I always smell like a wet dog because my mom keeps forgetting me."
"Steffi,
Forget it. Now I have to dry my books again."
Hey, I'm Steph. I could say life's been tough, but you already know that. My mom, well, she was never much of a mother, always chasing one get-rich-quick scheme after another. It got worse when I turned 7, when she became obsessed with an anti-aging cream, hunting for investors instead of taking care of me. Since 2nd grade, I learned to walk home alone, eat whatever I could, and endure the nights in our empty trailer, waiting for morning to come. Oh, baby, time just flew by. I had a meeting and couldn't leave until it was over.
"Mommy, I was so scared."
My little princess, I promise this won't happen again. Once I get the funding, we'll be rich. We live in a huge mansion with tons of servants. You'll never be alone again.
"Really, Mom? You promise?"
I promise, my angel. Well, plot twist. By the time I turned 10, we were still dirt poor. Only at that point did I stop whining about being neglected. I had learned to take care of everything on my own. Thankfully, the best part of living in a trailer park is that everyone was like family. So even though my mom was always MIA, our neighbors were glad to step in. Until, one day, they had enough. That morning, I woke up to a knock on the door. I knew it was not my mom because she never knocked. I opened the door and found a man and a woman. "Hello, sweetie. Is your mom home?"
"Huh? Who are you?"
"We are business partners with your mom."
"Okay, come in. My mom is a little late, but she will be back soon."
"Is your mom out a lot?"
"Yep, meetings and all. You should know about that."
"Oh, yeah. So, who takes care of you when she is out?"
"Me. I take care of myself." "Why ask so many questions?"
"Hey, honey." Excuse me, who are you people?" "We're from CPS. After multiple reports and weeks of investigation, you're under arrest for child neglect and endangerment." "No! Wait, I can explain!" I don't want to sound ungrateful, but as I watched CPS handcuff my mom and take her away, I felt nothing. I wouldn't miss her or her parenting. Maybe I was just too used to being alone. Good riddance, I guess. The social worker told me about foster care. She told me I was going to be placed with a loving family, and if I was lucky, I could even get adopted. Strangely, I felt a spark of excitement. I packed my things and said goodbye to our trailer with joy and hope in my heart. Now, guys, this is where the real story begins. On the day I was placed in my first home, I wore my best dress and made my hair as cute as possible, but I was taken to the most horrible house ever. The house looked like a haunted house built in the 80s. The foster father, Mr. William, had over 12 foster children. Half of us slept in the basement, while the other half slept in the attic. At mealtime, we had to fight off rats just to keep our scraps of terrible food. And rats were so bold, they sometimes fought back and won. It was a nightmare. So, one night, when everyone was asleep, I snuck off and called the police.
"Hello? Police? You need to come get me. Mr. Williams is a terrible foster dad."
The police showed up, and we were all saved from that horror. By 15, I had lived in 10 foster homes, and any hope of adoption was gone. No one wanted a teenager, and honestly, I didn't want them either. All I had to do was wait until 18, then I could finally build a life of my own. And now, it was time to have some fun. At every home I was placed in, I was the worst kid ever. When I turned 15, a politician chose to adopt me. She liked to foster kids and use them as photo ops. She was running for office, so she wanted to deceive the world into thinking she was Mother Teresa. More like Mother Gothel. At home, we barely got food to eat. But in the public, she would dress us in the best designers and tell us what to say to the press. One day we were at a press conference. The camera was put before me, and I decided to have fun. "How does it feel to be lucky enough to be Franny's adopted child?"
"What?" I haven't eaten in 3 days and now I can't hear.
The entire hall was shocked, and I had to pinch myself not to laugh. Darling, tell them you're joking. Steffi is just being funny. My children are well fed and cared for.
Not since 3 days ago, you mean? And, Mummy, don't forget to buy fruits and veggies for Desi. The doctor said he's malnourished. Remember?
She immediately covered my mouth and carried me away from the press conference, while I laughed my heart out. I was kicked out of her home, but she didn't win the election. So, win-win. Just when I thought I could finally live in peace until I turned 18, the social worker delivered shocking news. Another family wanted to adopt me. Again? And this time, the next victim of my mischief was a woman named Sandra. Steph, this woman truly wants to be your mother. You should at least give her a chance. So this time, no more pranks.
Whatever do you mean, miss?
I am serious.
Yeah, right. See you soon.
No, I forbid you to see me soon. Miss Sandra was a nurse and lived with her son, Oliver, who was my age. Oliver was the biggest nerd I'd ever seen. He was obsessed with robots and had a pet frog. Who on earth keeps a pet frog? Their home was beautiful. The moment I stepped in, it was clear Sandra was a great mom to Oliver, and I got instantly jealous. Why was life so cruel? Why did he get a normal childhood with a loving mom, while mine felt like a badly written movie? Steffi, welcome home. This is my son, Oliver. My name is Steph, not Steffi. Oh, my bad. I was trying to be sweet. Well, don't. Show me to my room, please. For the first time, I had my own room. It felt great. Yet, somehow, her home made me so sad. It reminded me of everything I could have had if my mother was just normal and loved me. I didn't want to stay there for long, but no matter how much trouble I caused, Sandra never got angry like I had expected. After 2 weeks in school, I threw a party at Sandra's house while she was on a night shift, and Oliver was away. I didn't even like the kids. I just wanted them to trash the place, and they did that perfectly. The next morning, I had packed my things and was ready to leave. But when I came out of my room, what I saw shocked me. Oliver and Sandra were laughing and having fun as they cleaned up. What are you two doing? Oh, just our usual weekly cleaning routine. Why aren't you kicking me out? Heavens, why would I do that? But I trashed your house. Nothing a vacuum cleaner can't fix. You guys are freaks. Why are you so nice to me? Honey, because you deserve it. No, I don't. What's with all this warmth? This family was ridiculously frustrating. But I think I was starting to get used to it. One night, I was in my room watching stuff on YouTube when I heard Oliver in the hallway. Go, go, go! Ugh, that's what I'm talking about! I looked through my peephole and watched him playing a video game. You know I can see you, right? No, you can't. Come on, let's play together. Oliver handed me a console, and I'm ashamed to say that I enjoyed it. So, gaming became our nightly ritual, and soon we were inseparable, grabbing snacks, watching movies, even studying together. I realized Oliver was kind, funny, and patient, especially with someone as stubborn and terrible at math as me. Thanks to him, my grades even improved. One night, we watched a movie together. We laughed, reacted to every scene, and debated the plot. Afterward, our conversation wandered from school gossip to the jerks I'd met, and even the neighbor's dog that always barked at me. We just got along so well. If you met the lead girl in real life, would you like her? A stubborn and carefree girl can be pretty interesting. Like you. You're such a tease. We got so lost in conversation that we didn't even realize when we fell asleep. I enjoyed spending time with Oliver, but it didn't take long to realize that Sandra didn't like that one bit. At first, her tone was a bit tense whenever she saw us together. I tried to ignore it, but soon, her irritation became obvious. She started showing up unexpectedly, cutting into our conversations, and always finding excuses to separate us. Oliver, go to the store and get some sausages for dinner. Okay, Mom. Steph, you want to come? No, just you. Why? I want to go. Do your homework. But I have homework too. Just do as I say this minute. We didn't know what had gotten into her, but Sandra's sudden strictness got me thinking. Of course, she probably hated an uneducated girl like me getting close to her beloved son. So, that was it. All the kindness and warmth was just for show. In the end, I would always be an outsider in this family. Why do you look so lost in thought? Come on, let's play something. Seriously?
don't you see your mom hates us hanging out together?
What? She really likes you and sees you as part of the family.
Then how do you explain the way her face changes when she sees us laughing?
And how does she always find something for you to do, like taking out the trash or running errands or
anything to keep you busy?
Huh. True or not, I don't care. Without you around, I'd be bored to death. I hated that, but I was touched by his words. So we continued to spend time together. When Sandra was around, we pretended to give each other space. But the moment she was gone, we spent every second together. But then, one day, Sandra's strange behavior was finally explained. That day, during my weekly cleaning, I went to change Sandra's pillowcase. That's when I saw it. A youthful photo of Sandra and Mom together. Hey, sweetheart, have you finished cleaning?
What is this?
Oh dear, I can explain.
Another lie? I'm so tired of this.
I'm your aunt, Steph. I'm so sorry, but I knew that if I told you the truth, you wouldn't have given me a chance.
Did my mother put you up to this?
She just wants a chance to be a good mother. She is a better person now. What is going on here?
The jig is up. I know the truth. Great performance from everyone, though.
I grabbed my things and ran. I didn't know where, just away. The love I felt was just a lie to reunite me with a woman who hurt me. I ran until I could no longer recognize where I was. Exhausted from crying, I collapsed onto a bench. When I woke up, everywhere was pitch black. And that's when fear crept in. At my lowest moment, I saw a man in the distance. Clinging to the tiniest bit of hope, I ran straight toward him.
Excuse me, can you tell me where I am?
Are you lost, little girl? Well, the answer to that question is going to cost you your phone. Immediately, the man tried to take my phone. I fought him, but I knew I was going to lose. Then someone pushed him from behind, and he fell over. It was Oliver. Run! We ran till we were sure we were safe.
How did you find me?
I will call an Uber.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You have to believe me. I didn't know we were cousins. I'm as shocked as you are.
Is she out of prison?
Apparently, she got out early on good behavior.
Good behavior?
That's funny. Look, I can't tell you to forgive your mother or mine. But Steph, from the very first moment we met, I just wanted to be your friend. Maybe I was wrong, because the truth is, I've always felt the need to protect and care for you like a real brother. And I need you. My mom needs you. Even your mom needs you. We all need you in our lives.
Okay, let's go, brother.
When we got home, my mom sat in the living room while Sandra frantically spoke to the police. Both looked deeply worried. Tears streamed down my mom's face. The moment they saw me, they both rushed over.
Oh, my baby, I almost lost my mind. You have 10 minutes to explain.
Steffi.
Not you, her.
I'm sorry for the lies. I was there when you were born, but then I moved to Europe, and your mom cut contact. When I returned, she was in prison and begged me to get you back. But you were already in the system. She thought money would fix everything, but chasing it made her lose you. I just wanted to make things right. This was my last chance to show you I love you as Sandra, not just the aunt who left. I'm so sorry.
You're right. If I knew you were my aunt, I would never have stayed. So, I guess it's good you lied, because for the first time in my life, I felt loved. And I now have a brother who loves me too. I forgive you.
Steffi!
As for you, I know you'll say you've changed. I don't believe it, but I'll give you a chance to prove it. So, welcome home.
I'm so sorry. Steffi. Steph.
It's okay. You can call me Steffi now.
Group hug!
The next day, my mom moved into Sandra's house. It's still rocky between us, but I have Sandra and Oliver, and they make every day easier. So guys, that's the story of how I ended up with 2 moms and a brother.